Hi everyone, Startup Booster is here. Me, Darya and Elena.
Hi there, here's Elena from the Startup Booster. Welcome to the free startup consulting. And today we're going to help you with the topic business goal setting. So feel free to send your questions over the Q&A session. You can see it when you're joining this session via YouTube or via Google Hangout. And you're welcome to send the last questions to the contact@startupbooster.com. We've got already a couple of questions there waiting for you. And let's get started. So the very first question I have was sent by email to us, and it is from Anna, Spain. She is writing the following. I'm lost in all the tasks I have in my startup. We are 3 people launching the app for food delivery. What is the best way to set goals and prioritize? Hi, Anna. Hope you are listening to us now. So your question concerns 2 topics. One of them is goal setting and is prioritizing. And I think that most likely you're gonna need prioritizing just to deal with your question. Although it's not the topic today, I'm gonna give you a couple of tips on that, and hopefully it works for you. So the easiest way for you to cope with all the tasks you have is to use a simple prioritizing strategy. I really love it. It's called Eisenhower principle. I've already covered it at one of our webinars during the year. So just to quickly recap, you can divide all your tasks according to priorities. And it's a very simple scheme and strategy. So the A priority tasks are usually your urgent and important tasks. Let's say you're facing a crisis where you really have to deliver things quickly, and it's very important, otherwise your business fails completely. The B priority tasks are usually important, but they are not urgent. For example, you just have to develop the project which will bring you more revenue in your business. However, you are always putting it off till tomorrow. And just let me really emphasize that the B priority tasks are the tasks which drive us entrepreneurs to success. So it's really crucial not to neglect them. Or let's say meeting with a potential investor might be also a B priority task. And then you've got C priority tasks. They're usually urgent, but not important. For example, to read less important reports or correspondence. So I guess you wrote that you have 3 people in your team, and the easiest way would be either to delegate such tasks if you have someone who could be responsible for them, or forget about them. Another way would be also to outsource C priority tasks if you really need to deal with them. And finally, we have D priority tasks, which are basically a complete distraction, and they are neither urgent nor important. For example, reading advertisements. So just to recap quickly, you simply divide all the tasks you have along the 2 lines, importance and urgency, and you see if they are A priority tasks, urgent and important, or B priority tasks, important but not urgent, but which drive you to success. And I would strongly recommend you're forgetting about the rest, C priority or D priority tasks. I guess having 3 people in your team and launching such a huge project as food delivery service application, you simply do not have time for the C priority tasks. Hopefully I could answer your question, and we'll definitely cover many more questions concerning goal setting. Darya, are there any other questions coming up?
Let me check. We have here the question from Mark from Italy, and he's asking, what is the difference between the goal and objective?
Oh, that's a lovely question. I think the easiest way to say is that they are the same. So when you decide to do something, and to reach something, and then you develop a strategy and you postulate it in a written form. So this is your goal or objective. I would also say that this is the language difference between American and British English, and the meaning is absolutely the same. So the key important factor here is to just follow your goals and to complete them, to achieve your goals or objectives.
We have one more question from Julia.
Yeah.
Okay, Julia is from Argentina. She's asking why everybody is talking about the goals being smart, and is it always necessary to set up the SMART goals, and why?
Hi, Julia. So I think that's the right question here to ask. I would say it is the easiest strategy, the SMART objectives or SMART goals to use, and therefore a lot of people are using it and are talking about it. And it also has everything what you need for your startup company in order to postulate your business goals. So that's my answer here.
Okay. So far, no questions online. I think you can go ahead with those that we have received already.
Okay, so then the second question we have is, what is the most effective way to set goals for my bike retail business? Jonathan, US. Well, here they come, the SMART objectives. I really love them because they're very simple to use, and you can also track down your performance using these SMART objectives because, well, it's very, very simple and effective also. So I would strongly recommend, Jonathan, using the SMART objectives as well. Just coming back to a point a little bit before setting your goals, I hope you have already developed the vision for your bike retail business. And the vision, it is something much bigger than setting your goals for the year. So your SMART objectives or your business goals should go, they should be aligned with your vision. It's very crucial, otherwise it doesn't work. For example, if you decide to run your business for 20 or 25 years and then sell it in order to retire, then you have a vision. So you develop a vision, like how you would like to contribute to the development, let's say, of humanity or the bike services here. And go in alignment with this vision, you also need to set your goals. And here they come, the SMART objectives. So there are different kind of meanings of the letters SMART, but I would stick to the simplest version. So S stands for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, and T for timely. And obviously, it is the easiest way to set your business goals. For example, in your case, Jonathan, I would be so I would start also with the specific. So please, when setting your business goals, specify what exactly you would like to reach next year in your bike retail business. Then, secondly, you should also be able to measure what you're gonna reach. For example, how many bikes you would like to sell. Then your goal should be achievable. If you set your goal too high, you most likely you will be demotivated when in the middle of the year you suddenly notice that you kind of lag behind what you decided to achieve. So be realistic. Yes, the goal should be achievable and realistic. And of course, it should be timely. Every goal should have a deadline. And in this case, as we are setting business goals for the next year, your goal should say explicitly, okay, by the end of 2016, I'm going to sell, let's say, 20,000 bikes. I don't know currently like how big your store is. Maybe it's gonna be only 5,000 bikes. Maybe these are luxury goods, so specific bikes for mounting biking. So then it's gonna be a bit less, I guess. So that's the whole point. You just keep it smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Yeah.
Uh, Next question is coming from Ivan from Spain, and he's asking, why do I need to set up for my startup long-term and short-term goals, and are there any milestones that I need specifically outline?
Oh, that's an excellent question, Ivan. My hello goes to Spain. First of all, it's crucial that we have a vision and long-term and short-term goals or objectives. Because if you just have a long-term goal, then you will be most likely demotivated when trying to achieve it because you won't see the results very quickly. And it's not easy to control, to track your performance having just a long-term goal. And the short-term objectives help us to focus and track our performance. For example, we simply break down the long-term goal into sections, create short-term objectives, and thus we can also check every week or every month we have achieved specific results. So it's really crucial to have long-term and short-term objectives.
Okay, so no questions so far online. Are there any left from the social media or from the...
Yeah, just a second, let me quickly check. Yes, here it is. We've got one more question, and it comes from Julia Ireland. She wrote, I've started a fitness studio this month and would like to help my clients set and reach their fitness goals. Could you recommend some simple strategy? Well, I hope you've been listening to us, Julia, and you could join the Hangout on time. I've just talked about the SMART objectives, which I really strongly recommend using everywhere. And you, as a fitness coach or as a fitness studio owner, can definitely use them. I would say it would be nice if you could simply teach your clients how to do SMART goals, how to postulate SMART goals. Let's say it would be easy to organize a 1-hour session for all your clients in your fitness studio, where you could briefly describe what it means, to set specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goals. And then each client could also set his fitness goal during the same evening. And there you go. You can simply track it down. It's gonna be most likely the goal for the whole year, and then you divide it by the month. Some of the people would like to, let's say, develop the muscles. Other people in the fitness studio would like to lose some weight. Obviously, your goals, the goals you just track down need to be measurable. So the people who attend your event can also write the specific, they should actually write the specific result they're gonna achieve. For example, I will lose 1 kilogram of weight by, and then put the specific date, I'm sure you're the expert in the fitness business, so you definitely have some modern devices there which can calculate calories and probabilities. Maybe this is also a good way to help your clients set realistic fitness goals. So here you go.
We have another
Yeah,
question online, if you don't mind. You finished
yeah.
with, yeah, okay. So this is Tatiana from Russia, and she's asking how realistic should be the goals for my startup, because everybody is talking about the realistic. But if I am dreaming only to set up my business and I'm dreaming to get the things up and running, how do I need to? How realistic should be my goals? Is the question.
Okay. From your question, I didn't quite get if you have already launched your startup or are dreaming about it.
I think
Um,
dreaming is. If you,
Dreaming, yes, okay. So the thing about dreaming, well, it's really great to have a big dream and to follow it. However, you cannot achieve your dream without having realistic goals and without having your goals with a specific deadline. I know a lot of people who have a dream, but they just never sit down and they never start doing anything about their dream. For example, they have excellent ideas, but they do not, they always have kind of excuses. Well, I don't have the time, or I don't have the money, or well, it's too complicated. And most of the people are actually connecting starting of their big business dream, with a specific age. So most often I hear something like, I when I turn 40, I will start my business. But they do not, they are 30 years old at the moment, and what I can clearly see, they have not done anything just to start, to prepare for their business, and they do not have clear goals. So this was kind of a long preamble, a long beginning. So to cut it short, it's really crucial that you have realistic goals, not only a dream about them, because, well, reality is reality. And if you, first of all, you need to set your goals, not to dream about them, right? And secondly, they should be realistic. Otherwise, you will be very upset when you see that you cannot reach these goals. For example, I can say, yeah, I will attend the fitness studio from Julia, Julia from Ireland, and I would like to lose 10 kilo within 2 months. But I'm afraid this might be not realistic and not healthy. And when the second month is almost over, I most likely would be very frustrated about not achieving the results. And the same concerns your business. So you really need to take a look at your desire, at your dream, and you really need to make the first steps now. At least just sit down and do something like a New Year's resolution and write down your smart objectives for setting up your business. And please focus on being very specific. So, what exactly you would like to reach, and how you're gonna measure it. For example, as we mentioned in the case of Jonathan, how many bikes he will sell in his retail store. Then your goal should be achievable and realistic, so that you do not feel frustrated in the end. And of course, it's necessary to set a deadline, which will be end of the year 2016. So basically, December 31st, 2016. Here you go.
we have another question from Natalie from Italy again, and she is asking the following. I am working in the business of marketing, and I'm doing together with my small team the Facebook pages for the local businesses here. We set up the pages and start them running. What would be your suggestion for creating the measurement system for the goal achievement?
Oh, that's a very, very big question. So you definitely, I would strongly recommend you setting up a CRM system where you can also track down your goals, because I guess you have a team which consists of many people, and most likely you won't be able to calculate and to measure the results just by hand. So you definitely need to start on a piece of paper, setting your smart objectives. However, in order to measure everything and track down the performance of the people in your team, you need a software. Currently, there are a lot of offers in the market, so I strongly advise your attaching every smart objective you create, just putting it into a software where each employee of your company, where each colleague of yours can also put a flag, and say, okay, here I am, here is the milestone I've reached. I've done so much and so much. Here are the pages. So here, what is still missing. I think you really need to connect your smart objectives to a software.
Okay.
Any other questions, Daria?
Nothing that I see so far online. Do you have anything else?
So far, I have covered everything we got by email and social media. And as we still have some time, I would like to give you incredible news. Uh, and actually, today, let me see. Today, we have Black Friday. And as you know, it's a tradition in the Western world to offer incredible discount on everything on a Black Friday, which is usually following the Thanksgiving, which it was yesterday. So we also have prepared a special offer for you guys, and we have Startup Black Belt in 50 days, the online coaching program for you to launch any kind of business from scratch at 67% off today. And this is the incredible 699 USD, and the offer is valid now. It's valid only 4 hours. So feel free to email us to contact@startupbooster.com, and the offer expires at midnight German time. So basically 4 hours from now. So here is the email. You can see it on the screen, contact@startupbooster.com. And just to give you more details about the program, let me switch back and Daria will cover some of them.
So, in the program, we are basically going through the practical skills on how to launch your business, how to do the ready go to go business plan. We cover your strategic marketing, sales, and business development plan that is connected to your specific business. Particularly, it's not something general. It's not theory. You're going to be working on your business, product concept and testing plan, and fundraising pitch as well. So, we're going to teach you how to pitch to the investors.
So great, thank you. These were the details. You can also go and take a look at the Startup Black Belt program at our website, www.startupbooster.com. However, in order to get this incredible offer, 699 USD, please do send us an email, because we have a different page, and where you have this price, this extremely reduced price. So you can buy it only there, and only if you send the email within the 4 hours.
Yeah, and important, guys, if you have any questions connected to this topic or any other topic on the startup, you're welcome to send us an email or join one of our free sessions that we have next week as well.
Yes, coming back to the free consulting sessions for you next week, we have prepared the time slots for you where you can join us on Wednesday and on Friday at 8 o'clock German time. One of the session deals with how to build your team, and another session has the key focus of fundraising. So, are there any questions coming up?
don't see any at the moment. So, guys, if you still have any questions and you are hesitating right now to ask or not to ask, you're welcome to send us the question and set up a session with us and have a chat.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. And we will round up in a minute. I think we are gonna put this Q&A session online next week, so you can also watch it via YouTube, and we will also share it on Google and via all the social media channels we have. So you can always come back to it and listen to the answers you asked, especially the guys who wrote us the questions. So Jonathan, Julia, and Anna, and a couple of more people. So I wish you a great evening.
Liana, 1 second. Sorry to interrupt you. We have a question.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So, it's Anthony from UK, and he's asking, do I need to pay attention of what I've learned from last year, from my mistakes and so on? And do I need to outline them for my next year goal setting plan for my business?
Oh, Anthony, thank you for your question. So it's really crucial that you focus only on positive things that when you are setting your goals. For example, it's not a good way to set a negative goal because it won't lead you anywhere. So think positive is the key rule, and psychologically and negatively set objective will just drag you down, and you won't reach anything. So you simply keep in mind some of the maybe pitfalls or whatever happened last year in your business, and having that in mind, you set the smart objectives, being very specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely, and being very, very positive about it. So the SMART objective should be always set in a positive way. I hope I could answer your question.
Yeah, let's hope so. And if you have any further questions, or you want to go ahead and have a deep dive in your question, Anthony, you're welcome to get in touch with us.
So, do we have any more questions, Daria,
Well,
before I say goodbye?
don't see any for the moment. So, guys, if you have any, let us know.
Yes, so we wish you a nice evening, and you can always get back to the video. It will be posted next week as well as the previous one. We are working on that. And please feel free to write your questions concerning how to build your team and how to raise funds for your business. Just send your questions by email. That's the easiest way. Then you have, we have your questions in advance. And of course, first come, first served, right?
Yeah.
So, or you can also post your questions on our Facebook fan page, or simply can get in touch with us via Google. So just feel free to use any social media channels you have and send us your questions.
And have a great weekend, guys.
Yeah, have a nice weekend and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.